How y'all doing today, man? As you know, it's Kyle Jacko checking in from the ATL, man. Hope y'all having a beautiful, amazing, inspirational day. Man, today I have the honor of introducing somebody that I've met on Instagram. I met him on Instagram I was going through his photos and he had a homeboy and he had jewelry on. He sell jewelry and stuff like that. So I selling the jewelry. I look at everything. So I'm looking, I'm like, okay, cool. Now I looked and see who interviewed him. It was him. So I saw the interview, I'm like, man, I gotta see what this brother is. So I reached out to him first. And he was busy. I didn't know he was busy, but he replied back to me later on. His homeboy, he didn't reply to me back yet. But he's gonna be on the King series. He's gonna make that happen. But when I spoke to him and we just started having this vibe, we started talking about generational wealth. We started talking about the youth. He doesn't have any kids, but I told him I got 5 kids. Y'all know Jacko got a whole lot of kids. A whole lot of them. But we start talking about the generational wealth and Airbnbs and truck driving and just a whole lot of stuff. And I was like, man, I feel like I have met the younger Kyle Jacko. Because back then in Port Arthur, Texas, I always liked talking about stuff like that. But I wasn't doing the right stuff to get there. He's in his 20s and he's already going the way he needs to go. And I'm so proud that I know him. Like, he tells me it's an honor to be on my King series. It's an honor for me to interview him. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is, iron sharpening iron. But y'all know, man, I can take all day talking right now. I want to make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you go follow the brother Diego, man. Go ahead and take him away and tell him some of the stuff you're doing in the community and what you have just moving forward in life.
Okay, so first of all, I am Diego. That's what I go by. That's my industry name. That's just me. You can follow me on Instagram at the number 1 GODIEGO. That's 1GoDiego. So just to give a little background on myself and what I do, I'm a full-blown entrepreneur. On the completely business side, I run a big artist development company, a management company. Anything in the industry, pretty much I do. I deal in radio. I have a couple radio stations. I'm creative director, head creative director at that. On the flip side, outside of music, I'm currently dealing into the vending machine business. I'm getting my feet wet in there, and I got a couple more aspirations as far as other businesses go, like maybe getting a rig and starting my own trucking company, my logistics company. I have a big passion for salon suites. I love the hair industry. I love the tattoo industry. I love the industry that deals with enhancement of oneself. A person may say a tattoo may make them feel good every single day they look at it. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, Jacko? Mm-hmm. That when a female get that hair done, that haircut. I mean, I don't know when you get your hair cut, you be like, I'm that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, these locks ain't going nowhere.
You still get a little shape up. You know what I'm saying?
I don't, bro. I promise you, out of all the time, I have never got a shape up at all.
Really?
No, I got a shape up.
It's not even that bad though.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, it looks like we probably about 2 weeks from the last time you got a haircut.
Oh yeah, but I don't never get a shape up.
Well, outside of Jacko, when I get that first cut, I get out the chair, I'm like, I look like $1 million. So I really want to put my hands and feet definitely in that industry. So outside of the business part, I have a big passion for financial literacy. I'm currently a student myself, a student to the game. I don't go to school anywhere for financial literacy. I actually just make myself figure out anything that I don't know as far as credit. Of course, everybody knows credit is like 600 through 850 or something like that. Mm-hmm. But credit is a game. And a lot of people don't understand how to play the credit game. People say, I'm going to get a credit card and I'm only using it in emergencies. That's not what you do. That's not what you do. You're going to still be in the same place you're in currently if you just use it for emergencies. You don't get a higher limit by using it in emergencies. You don't leverage your credit score to get a better limit on it just using it in emergencies. You see what I'm saying?
Now I have to stop Diego because y'all gotta go check him out on Instagram. Check him
out. I'm giving him too much.
Yeah, well, y'all know on this King series, this Queen series, we don't do all that. So hey man, you gotta stop Diego right there.
I was finna dive in.
Yeah, I know he was, so I had to stop him right there.
So what we talking about today, okay, Jack? What we talking about?
First of all, before we really get to our next thing, y'all looking at 2 celebrities right now. You looking at Quavo and Young Jock. You know what I'm saying? Y'all even know who it was, man. Quavo and Young Jock right there. You know what I'm saying? Migo, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Okay. But right now, I have to do a moment of silence for everybody we have lost. And after that, we're gonna get into this man is on this shirt, this man is on this logo. We're gonna get in there.
Let's get into it.
All right, so right now I need all y'all to bow y'all heads. Remember, if y'all driving, do not bow y'all heads, because if y'all bow y'all heads, y'all will not make it to the next King Series video. I promise you, y'all won't. Y'all be done for. So bow y'all heads with me right now. Hey man, as y'all know, it's long live Uncle Eddie Ray, long live Trey, and long live my cousin Meon, long live long live my uncle Kato Harris. You know what I'm saying? When I say y'all, I put long live in front of their names because y'all gonna carry on their legacy. So as y'all carry on living, I always put long live in front of them, no matter what you're going through. Put long live in front of them. But now we got something, man. You know, this whole King Series thing for chapter 2 is brought around my Uncle Eddie Ray.
Exactly.
So,
R.I.P.
Yeah, rest in power to my Uncle Eddie Ray.
Right.
You watch the video. Tell these people right now why they should go back and watch Uncle Eddie Ray video. And Uncle Eddie Ray is chapter 2. No, he's chapter 1 of the King Series, Series 15.
So, as I'm watching the video, for you guys that don't know, I would encourage you guys to go back and watch that specific video. It's video
Series 15.
Series 15, video 2.
No, it's chapter 1.
Chapter 1,
Series
15. So, I'll say the very first 5 minutes, just the introduction of Mr. Eddie Ray.
Eddie Ray Brown.
Eddie Ray Brown. Mr. Eddie Ray Brown, right? The thing was, he didn't come off of me. First thing I heard was my community, my involvement, my kids, you know what I'm saying, my surroundings. It's like he's definitely one for the community. First thing he said, I did a little time in the military. Then I felt like I had to put a barbershop in the hood. First of all, entrepreneur, very community involved is what I got. And this was in the 90s he was speaking of. 92 he got the barbershop?
Yeah, it was later on, like, yeah.
Okay, so
sorry, we might be wrong on the dates, but hey, it's
in the 90s.
His videos is something good. So,
it's definitely, you can fact check it in the video. He definitely spoke it, but all around, to me, I felt like he was really a great guy and actually stood on the principles of actually being a king in today's world. You know what I'm saying? He actually was a king in his own way, not monetary value, not he's running this part of the city, not politically, right? It's more spiritually and more orally involved into the community, the churches, the kids, the uplifting, and everything of that nature is what, to me, made him a king, and why his legacy would definitely live on, because that kind of leaves more of an impression than a guy who was a millionaire and he did nothing for his community. You know what I'm saying? He just made millions and minded his business. What can they take from that? You know, so what can the youth take from that besides seeing somebody with a lot of money that didn't even show them how to get to that level? You know what I'm saying?
True.
So he was more involved with the community and gave more gems and dropped more blessings than any outside millionaire that could have. You know what I'm saying? So
thanks, man. Like with him, like I told you, you know, I went down to Texas last year to go see him.
Right.
And when I went down to go see him, he was part of King's here, but he was tired. Like, he had chemo, he had to go do it. As you saw in the video, he had a lot of stuff was going on. So what ended up happening was I shed a tear, and I didn't know he saw me cry, but he said the video, like, yeah, I saw him cry. And I'm like, that right there is a representation of Kyle Jacko.
right.
And whoever known, like, in February, like, I wouldn't say that he lost his fight, he won his fight, because he don't have to deal with this right here. He don't got to deal with none of this COVID thing. He don't got to deal with none of that.
Right.
So, I mean, he passed away, but, I mean, he built strong kings, as you see right here. Excuse my auntie, my spiritual mom. You almost said a curse word, but I edit that one out. But he built strong kings. So, I mean, that's always what he stood on. And, you know, the whole King series from now on is always going to be this logo representing my uncle.
And I think that is just, everybody don't do that. When somebody die, their legacy die. Mm-hmm. You're making sure that legacy lives on through you and your projects and your different establishments. I think you'll go as far as making a foundation at the
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I see that because the conversation we had, and then definitely when talking to your mom and things like that, she's definitely involved into the community. So I think that I foresee that happen. I'm gonna manifest that for y'all.
Shout out Pastor Collier. Hey, shouts out right here, man.
Ma, we talked for maybe 10 minutes, man. She gave me game.
Already.
And told me to pull my pants up at the same time. I literally never seen we went on FaceTime that stuff pull our pants up.
Even Rick pulled his pants up. Look, I think see Rick, he gonna be a part of the King's Series. He had to pull his pants up.
It was crazy.
Let me ask you a question. How do you wear your crown in society?
That's a good question. And the thing about it is, I take my whole head, right, and I hold it high. Just like this. Every single day, I hold it high because figuratively, say this hat is my crown. If I hold my head down, my crown will fall. Mm-hmm. And as a black man, as a king, as a man in America, born and raised, you can't never let the devil see you in defeat. And I think that's the biggest thing. We can even take it back to, generally speaking, as a black man in America, an entrepreneur in America, a businessman in America. You're going to have your ups and downs. Money may not be stable. I say consistent.
Yeah. How
you would want it when you get to that point, right?
Facts.
So it's all about, you will never stress a day in your life if you plan your life 5 years in advance, 2 years in advance. I do 2, 5, 10. Okay. And I anticipate hiccups. I anticipate changes. I anticipate things not going as planned. I got a plan A through Z. I'm on plan like F right now. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. From a plan that I started in 2019, I'm on plan F. And things are going. F is kind of cool. As you can see, F, y'all don't know the backstory, but F is kind of cool.
I know the backstory.
F is kind of cool. I done did a couple different things before F, but F is pretty cool. So it's like maybe this is the way that I was meant to put. This is my part in society. You know what I'm saying? And I have a thing like, I'm 24. I turned 25 this year. It's, what is it? 2020.
So right now it's June. So when's your birthday?
Halloween.
Oh, your birthday on 31st?
Yeah.
My birthday October 20th. Hey, Jack and Diego birthday party coming through. We ain't gonna do it like BMF though. We ain't doing all that though. We ain't gonna have no
birthday party is definitely gonna be crazy, but it's more like,
I'm 35. I'm going to sleep early. So.
Nah, I go to sleep at 10 o'clock. I go to sleep
at 9. I'll be staying up to 12.
It depends on the work day, cause work keeps me out late sometimes, and I don't even like going out. But my artists and things like that.
And then too, we gotta let y'all know something. Diego does not like to be in front of the camera. He like to be behind the camera. I made him do this. Cause he don't want to be in front of the camera. I say, bro, you doing so much amazing things. You gotta be in front of the camera, like, right? You got to. So I don't know. You might not. You are gonna see Diego again because I'm creating a series with Diego for the music and motivation. So hey, he gonna have to be in front of the camera.
Stay tuned for that one.
Yeah, stay tuned. Real stay tuned for that one.
Stay tuned for that one. So what we got next, Jack?
Who do you consider to be a king role model in your life?
In my life.
It could be a celebrity, it could be family, it could be whoever.
The way I break my life down, I have a relationship role model.
I have one though. You got one.
Just one general role model.
One general role model. Like mine,
I don't have one.
Mine's a DMX. And why mine's a
I'll
DMX?
be a DMX.
Yeah, rest in power DMX. Why I love DMX? Because he was always himself. He never with nothing. He told you what he did.
And didn't lie.
No.
He never had to lie.
Mm-hmm.
And when he was going through what he was going through before he passed, all the old interviews of him talking about how he got addicted, just started popping up, and it was just like a lot of people didn't know. I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that's how he got on the path.
Somebody gave it to him.
Laced it.
Yep.
And it happens every day.
So who is your? Do you have one or you don't have one? If you don't have one, it's okay.
I don't have one king role model.
I'll give you 2. How about that? Can't give you 3. I'll give you 2.
Okay. I got
say
2.
their name and say where they're from.
Okay. One is Derek Taylor. Derek Taylor is the councilman of College Park, 4th Ward, I believe. He's my stepdad. Been my stepdad for maybe 15 years, right? So, just to elaborate a little bit on why. Because he showed me, and my dad is still in my real dad is still in my life, and he definitely had a big influence on me. But I would say my stepdad, Derek Taylor, actually had a bigger influence because he in-house. You see what I'm saying? So he actually was a big part of showing me how to be a man. He always worked 2 jobs. We were comfortable. We didn't have the best situation, but we were comfortable.
You wasn't
You
rich,
know what I'm
but
saying?
you was good.
We was exactly. We was comfortable. We weren't in the best apartments. We was in the hood, but the inside of the house was clean, and we had what we needed to survive. So he actually showed me how to be a man, and I was actually so proud of him for actually running and winning councilman of College Park, because that's pretty much where we grew up at, and he felt like he had to have his hand in the community, and he did it successfully. Vote for Derek Taylor this coming term, this September.
Okay, cool.
So second, I would say Robert Kiyosaki. If you're not familiar with Robert Kiyosaki, he wrote the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. This book changed my life financially. So for you guys who didn't read the book, I would that want to make a financial change, I put that in there. I would strongly suggest reading this book. He gives free game. You gotta buy the book, but he gives you free game on how to actually leverage credit, leverage yourself, and not work for money, making money work for you. That's all I'm gonna say. Get the book. He need to sponsor me at this point, cause get the book.
I'm telling y'all right now, look, this is right here, and right now, guess what? I just went and bought the book. So, go buy it.
Go get the book.
Thank you for that, man. I ain't never heard that before. Thank you. I appreciate that.
No, for sure. Robert, he's a good guy. And I watch a lot of his seminars and different things. Like, you can check him out on YouTube as well. So, Robert, he got a different outlook on life. Don't be scared to leverage credit.
Okay. Now I got something, man, what I call is the word play. Hey, man, this word play, let me tell you something. I don't know if Diego gonna be able to do it. I'm gonna try to stump Diego, because Diego's from GA. I'm trying to stump him in this word play. That's what we can do.
Okay.
Did you hear me say that out loud?
Nah, I heard you.
Okay. That's cool. That's my angels, man, shot boy. Your first word is gonna be this. When I say this first word, I want you to give it from your heart and your mind. I want you to tell me, how does the word make you feel?
Okay.
When I say the word crown, what comes to
Empower.
your head? You gotta elaborate on it.
Empower. I think empower because traditionally kings and queens and princesses and princes and princesses wear crowns, and they're the royalty of the land. So you're empowered.
What about when I say Falcons?
Atlanta.
Trash.
Atlanta.
Trash.
Atlanta.
Trash.
I'm born around. I don't care. They never won a Super Bowl.
They never gonna win one. You know that now. You might as well.
They might not never win a
They
Super
not.
Bowl, but that.
How old you? 24, right?
Right.
By the time you get 60 years old, they still gonna win.
No,
I'm sorry.
they've been to win about 10 by then. By then, they were 40 years, 30 something years, 36 years. Yeah.
You gonna have a kid tomorrow. It's not gonna happen. So no, it's not gonna happen at all. So, okay. So we talked about your trash birds. The next one, College Park.
I don't want to say it this way, but I'm gonna say it this way. My hood.
Okay.
So College Park is where I really stayed up. Every side of Atlanta except the east side. Stayed downtown.
You missing the east side, man. The east side was great at, man.
It's cool. I mess with the east side. Excuse me. We envy the east side. Like the west side envy the east. They just different. But I spent majority of my days as a kid and as a teenager in College Park. I'll say this: I got in my first big trouble in College Park. Like I said, my stepdad made a big step in making a change in College Park by going the political route. We do food drives and all different type of things that I'm involved in College Park, and we do the walk for clean. That's what we call it. We get the community out. I don't know if you guys may or may not be familiar with Gabby Road. We just did this recently on Gabby Road. We'll start on one end. Everybody has like trash bags and different things like that. We may be about out like 20, 30 plus people this particular day. And we walk from one end of Gabby Road to the other end, picking up trash.
Daytime, not at nighttime. I know about the nighttime on Gabby Road.
and pick up trash. But that's the thing. It's like even the people who cause the havoc around and people that do things that they're supposed to do in the neighborhood, they respect it and they get out the way. They not, you know what I'm saying? So they not too much trying to get in the way. They're going to get out the way either get involved or get out the way. Basically, is what happens. So, with all these different things going on, I just respect College Park. Respect come to my hood comes to my mind, and respect.
Okay, cool, man. You have aced the wordplay, man. You want to know what you want for the wordplay, man?
Another interview.
No,
another
you
interview,
something, man. You want to know what you want?
What else?
Hold on, right quick, y'all. Here you go, man. This is what you want. Show the people what you want.
What? I got some waterproof Band-Aids. I don't know. I might fall down the 15 flights of steps.
Look, he got some waterproof Band-Aids from his house.
Waterproof Band-Aids. I didn't even know this. It's open too. Look, it's open too.
That's what we do on the wordplay. We can't give you brand new stuff. We just give you stuff that you already had already.
Right.
And we got you another gift too. We're sending you some Gucci glasses with no shades in them.
Okay. The frames really what.
And then one frame will be broken.
They ain't working on that. Man, messing with Jacko, man, I don't tell him what you gonna get. I ain't tell him what
Hey, you enjoy the wordplay, man. Good job, bro. Okay. What are you doing in your life today to develop future kings?
We just talked about it, Jack. You know what I'm about to say. We just talked. I just talked to your mama about it.
You gotta give him a little bit. Don't give him everything.
I just talked to your mama about it. So
give him a little bit.
What I'm doing is I'm entering the lives of the youth. So I'm getting involved in not just my community. I'm getting involved in Jacko's community. Well, he said the east side. I'm on the east side.
Decatur side. Decatur is great.
I'm in College Park. I'm giving the knowledge of financial literacy to the youth. You can come out of high school with a 750 credit score without working and get a loan for $30,000 and buy your first duplex. And now you'll never have to work. You know what I'm saying? And you just do it again. You pay that loan back and then you do it again. You pay that loan back and you do it again. Now you got 5 duplexes, which is what? 10 actual dwellings.
Yeah.
And they all collect the income. You just collect the income monthly. You collect the income. So there's a lot of different things financially I want to put on the youth. Only because who taught you about credit? Who taught you about credit or money in general?
My auntie.
Your auntie, yeah. Right? Who taught her? Do you know?
My mother. Her mother.
Her mother.
My grandmother.
Right. So what I'm getting at is nothing officially has been taught about money. Right. Mm-hmm. So your knowledge of money only goes as far as your mother. Her mother.
Child support teaching me that too. Yeah, child support teaching me about it.
I'm not messing with it. I'm not messing with Jacko, but
I'm serious though.
But the point is, nobody teaches the black community the
child support teacher though.
You have to have a child though. You have to have a child support teacher, but
go ahead. Let me stop cutting off.
in the smaller communities, in the down bad communities, nobody really teach their children about money. So I let me ask you this: Kylie Jenner, right? She's a billionaire now, right? She's a Kardashian. She's like one of the younger Kardashians.
Yeah. The one that's married to the one that had a baby with
Tiger. Is it Tiger?
No, not Tiger.
I don't know these people business, but she's the youngest billionaire. I think she's like 23, 24, right? So people are saying she only officially a billionaire because she already had help. She already was a millionaire. Her parents had money, basically, before.
She actually built her own thing, though.
That's what I'm getting at. Mm-hmm. Listen, so the thing is, I'm gonna say this, and y'all gotta follow me to get the rest.
Yeah, because you give them too much game.
I'm gonna say this. So, Jacko, if your parents are millionaires, they're gonna teach their children how to be millionaires. Mm-hmm. And it's gonna be up to you to actually put forth the effort to become the millionaire, but on top of that, become that billionaire because they have the financial literacy to do so. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So if you're poor, you're only getting poor financial advice. You see what I'm saying? Not poor, but like if you're not upper class, upper echelon living, upper echelon income. So if you want to know more, go follow me at
we got a special part for that.
Okay. But definitely,
you gotta stop these kings and queens nowadays. They just try to take
the
whole entire video. It's called
I love helping. I love helping.
We're gonna get to that part. Okay?
I love helping.
Okay, what behaviors do you see in mainstream society that's sending out the wrong king development message? And you with social media and everything else like this, what you get from?
So to understand the question, when you say mainstream media, just stuff that put in front of the youth or put in front of people, period. Mm-hmm. That you have to sell drugs to be that guy or to be that woman, or you have to do anything. You're not cool unless you're doing anything illegal. I think it's cool for anybody who's getting money and that maintains their money and that know how to get money, and that's a hustler. I don't think hustlers as just the crack dealer on the corner or the person who's scamming or
person that's selling roses outside is a hustler.
Is a hustler. The water boys in Atlanta. I know y'all know about the water boys.
The water boys be on it, bro.
They hustle. They doing it wrong.
How they doing it wrong to you?
You don't be seeing the videos when they throw water at the car and they cuss people out.
That be in Atlanta. See, in Decatur, they don't do all that. Yeah, in Decatur, they don't.
I'm saying period. In the metro Atlanta, period.
See, in Atlanta, you got them in Atlanta. Decatur don't do that. Our boys be outside sweating hard. They gonna be doing that stuff, selling water.
But the thing is,
and they clean up their own trash after they get done.
Really? Mm-hmm. I don't be on the same exit repeatedly to see the things that
everybody drop down here. You from Atlanta? Drop down. You better tell them Decatur where it's greater. He don't know about it yet.
It may be true, but I'm from the South.
Yeah, y'all water boys, they kind of savage. Like I've been saying that.
We don't really got water boys.
Yeah,
they be in the city.
Yeah, they be in the city though, but they kind of savage over here though.
Yeah, they.
I was driving the car and the dude just trying to open my door.
Yeah, like big bro, man. I'm like.
Bro,
they got the hustle in them, but they just don't got the.
He jumped on my car, bro.
He jumped on the car?
Yes.
That's crazy.
But hey, still hustlers.
Shouts out to them hustlers.
Yeah.
Shouts out to them.
So you said that's where you feeling mainstream. You don't have to be a dope boy. You don't have to shake it. You know what to be a queen. Go out there and do something credential. Do something great with your life. Enjoy what you like. Me being a motivation speaker, I don't see that many. Everybody trying to be rappers and singers. I don't want to be none of that.
Right.
I want to be myself, which is Kyle Jacko. Hey, you doing a real good job. Hey, you gonna do this right there too? See what I say? You gonna do that right there too?
Yeah.
Okay. So look, I'm gonna say this right here first. You gonna say the next one. Okay. So I'm gonna say that, and you gonna say that. I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
Start with that. We'll start with that, and then you gonna say that.
Okay.
Hey man, now it is time for the motivational
prayer.
Hey man, these motivational prayers has to be done because man, I feel like this right here. If I pray for you, Diego prays for you, Rick prays for you, the people outside pray for you, everybody pray for you, what's gonna happen in your life gonna keep on just going tremendously well because you got everybody praying for you. So since it is a King series, bro, I want you to go first. We're gonna give them a nice little short prayer, and I'm gonna give them a nice little short prayer, and we're gonna jump on everything else.
Okay, cool. So what we can do is, I like to keep it short and sweet. Everybody bow their head. I think
Rick, bow your head.
Thank you, Heavenly Father, for this opportunity to bless and be acquainted with Jacko and his platform. I know he feels it vice versa. I want to say bless for his family, especially his mom, for actually taking the time out to have a conversation with me and giving me her blessing and to go and strive for greater things. I want to bless Jacko and his family and his many kids. For a lot more future endeavors. I wanna bless his entrepreneurship spirit and never let it die, and actually make millions and millions on top of millions of generational wealth when it comes down to it. I want to bless his YouTube page with more subscribers, more likes, more comments, more shares, and I just want to say thank you all together, God, for bringing us together.
God, thank you right now for bringing me, Rick, and Diego together. God, I want you to keep on blessing them 10 times fold. I want you to keep on receiving, just giving them everything, for their friends, for their families, everything. Keep on just making their life just beautiful and plentiful, God. When it comes to Diego, keep on giving them that vision and find the right talent, to keep on inspiring the youth, to keep on doing everything he's doing. Make sure, God, at the end of the day, as my eyes are closed, Rick has his head down right now, because I feel like Rick doesn't have his head down. Mm-hmm. God, I do love these two brothers, and God, I just hope we keep on working together and just building a brotherhood together. Amen. I just want to tell y'all, Rick he did have his eyes closed. So, man, before we go to the next one, man, give your girl a shout out, man, because that's your queen. You talk about your queen so much.
I speak so highly of her.
You make me want to get one, but
I speak so highly of her, and that goes back to my stepdad being my role model. And
shout out her name and her IG.
Okay, so what we can do is
don't give out your IG. It's hers.
What we can do is shouts out to LA.L.A. Creations. She's one of the.
What's her name?
I'm about to get to it. She's one of the best hairstylists in Atlanta, and her hustle is probably 10 times greater than mine. She makes me get up and hustle. Her name is LA. Her brand is big. Her network is even bigger. Shouts out to you, babe. Keep working.
Okay, you got it on your Instagram. Why you pull up Instagram? Why don't you pull it up and show me?
Okay.
So why you doing it right now, man? I had to do it right there because you see how he talks about us, man. Like, I was like, wow, he a young dude talking like that. I'm like, man, I hope God sent me somebody like that. Go ahead and show it out.
Yeah, man. This is her pro. Oh, there you go. This is how her profile looks. You'll know because she got all the hair stuff on there. But go follow her, man. Go book an appointment, booking site in bio. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep that going. She'll slay y'all for them good days, them bad days that y'all have.
Okay. Now, sir, give everybody out to social media. Everybody, matter of fact, just give them out to Instagram.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can mainly hit me on Instagram. I have Twitter and Facebook and yeah, but follow me on Instagram at the number 1 Go Diego. That's 1 GODIEGOO.
Okay. You gonna show them that too?
I don't think they can really see it on it.
I try to find it, so it's like one.
It's like that, like one.
Yeah, go ahead and show them.
Okay. This is, I don't know if you guys can see it. It might not focus, but this is my profile. This kind of how it would be set up. This kind of how it would look. That's the name right there. 1 Go Diego.
And the real reason why I wanted Diego to do it because if he got a wrong name, I can't tell you that. I got Diego. So before we close, do you have any closing statements that you like that we didn't discuss that you want to discuss right now?
A closing statement to the youth: never stop being educated. That doesn't necessarily mean in a formal setting, but make it your business to learn something you didn't know yesterday, every day of your life, and you will never not have knowledge.
Tell y'all right now, it don't matter how old you is, it don't matter how young you is. You can be a king, you can rock your crown the right way, but it takes you to rock it the right way. Diego can't make you rock it the right way. I can't make you rock it the right way. None of these kings can. You have to do it yourself. Put prayer and work with it first, and I promise you will take off for the glory of God once you believe and trust in his word.
And he'll take you through it.
My name is Kyle Jacko, the motivational speaker.
And I'm 1 Go Diego again.
As again,
I'm the $1 million Mobile Diego, man. We go.
and I am Quavo, and this is Young Jock.
He trying to get me safe. But it's cool.
Hey, man, y'all.
Thank you for having me again, man.
No problem, man. Hey, you coming back again. Like I said, you're going to see Diego again, man. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you go follow my brother, man. And we got Rick coming next, so y'all get ready, man. Peace.
Appreciate it.